Claw Warriors, today is a good day for a nap because I am so tired from my trip. So I left Thursday, flew overnight, got into the airport at 5 a.m. So I got like 3 hours of sleep that night. And then on, well, I'll go into it more, but first let's, hello everyone, thank you for joining me today. Trying some new, tracking with my phone, oh, I saw myself twitch there. Seeing if that works better for the blinking so you get less of those wacky, twitchy faces. I'm also planning, I need a new phone soon, so I'm planning on getting a new, an iPhone so that I can, track better. It has some better tracking software for streaming. So that's the plan. And then, so today is Sunday. Tomorrow is, yeah, is the head snapping still happening? I saw it. And so, today we'll just, chat and, about my trip and then maybe play some Uma. And then, tomorrow, gaming. Haven't quite decided tomorrow yet. I'm still catching up. Thank you, Jospert. Thank you, K-Chim. And then, Tuesday will be continued ASMR. We've still got some, Epic of Gilgamesh left. We left our friends off after they, unalived a creature that was protecting the forest, and chopped down all the trees. So, I'm not a big fan of them. And then, yeah, Trilith. So that it should be way better. And then Wednesday, class with Dr. Export. Last week, you guys voted on the history of alcohol, / beer. Ancient cultures and their beers. The Egyptians are a notable one. Feeding them beer to make the pyramids. Hey, Revan Wolf. Zephyr, I'll get to that one in just a second. I have been learning about Gold Schiff and his antics. Yeah, and then on Wednesday, we're all going to bring a drink of choice. We can bring lemonade or milk or a mocktail or an alcoholic drink or soda or tea. Notice I'm naming many regular drinks because I'm not encouraging anyone to drink. And then Thursday, more gaming. Realized I haven't done Stellar Blade in a while. And then, Friday impression stream. It's been a while because of my trips. So, we'll see who wins, impression stream. Aramis, I love Shirley Temples. When we would go out for dinners with my grandpa when I was a kid, you know, my parents would get wine, like they were nice dinners and they'd get wine, and I'd get a Shirley Temple, and it was the best. Roy Rogers are good, too. They're Shirley Temples, but with Coke instead of Sprite. Both delicious. Arnold Palmer's are good, too. Completely different, but also good. Okay. So, my trip. So, I flew out late on Thursday, and then I got in at 5 the next day. So, I got like 3 hours of sleep. And then I had a lot of time to unalive when I arrived on... So, it was Friday morning. Because I wasn't meeting up with my brother for a while. And then, so, like, I hung out at the airport for a bit because it was 5 a.m. So, like, there was nowhere to go. I tried to get a coffee at the airport, but the coffee place, oh my god. So I looked at their menu and I was like, 5-spice latte, that sounds good. That was $7.99. And then I wanted oat milk. To add oat milk was $1.99. I was like, there's no way in hell I am paying $10 for one latte. So I was like, screw that, that's insane. So I found a place that opened at 7, I can't remember. It opened pretty early. I think maybe it was 7. And they made pancakes. So I went, and it was fantastic. So I took an Uber to there, and the pancakes were so good. Oh, I should post a picture. They were so good. I got a picture. They were beautiful. There were these 3, they were like some of the best pancakes I've ever had. 3 pancakes with the whipped butter. 1F, that was way more expensive than ordinary. Have you ever seen $10 for a latte at an airport? I mean, I know airports are usually expensive, but $10 for a latte is above the norm, I feel like. At least for me. Anyway, and then, so I had the pancakes and they were so good. 3 pancakes with whipped butter, and they gave me like, instead of giving me like a little thingy of syrup, they gave me like the actual pourry thing of syrup. And I had coffee. And then hash browns, because I love breakfast potatoes. I prefer breakfast potatoes to hash browns, but I always get breakfast potatoes any chance I get. And I ate those. And then I had nowhere to go after that. Like I couldn't check into my Airbnb until 4 p.m. So I had nowhere to go. So I took an hour to eat my pancakes. But then they like brought me my check, and I was like, okay, I guess you want me to leave, because they didn't ask if I wanted more or anything. They just brought me the check. And so I was like, I was kind of annoyed though, because it wasn't full, like at all. So I wasn't like, if it had been full, I obviously would have gotten up and left and not been a jerk. But I was like, nah. And so it wasn't full, but still, they were really nice overall. And so I thoroughly enjoyed those pancakes. They were honestly one of the highlights of my trip, because I really love pancakes. And they weren't vegan, so I don't have pancakes very often, but I was just trying to find some place that opened, like the earliest place I could find, so I had somewhere to go. And then after that, I was like, well, what the heck do I do? So I just walked around. This was downtown Indianapolis. So I walked around, and I had my heavy bag. What did I do? What did I even do after that? I walked around, and I found the memorial. The big monument thing, which is really cool. And then I just found a bench and sat on it. I mean, it wasn't really a bench, I guess. It was like a planter thing, but there was enough space to sit. So then I just sat there for quite a while. And the little house sparrows were hopping around looking for food. And I had just been sitting there for a while, so they got super close to me. This one sparrow was like right up against, like right inches away from me, and it kept like looking at me and tilting its head. And I was like, sorry, buddy, I don't have any crumbs or any food. I wish I did. I'd totally give it to you. And it was so close, and it kept staring at me. I thought it was going to literally hop on my foot or in my lap. It was super close. 1F, do you use the Bob's Red Mill blend? Gluten-free blend for your pancakes? I really love diner pancakes because they're different from home pancakes. They just have that diner pancake magic. That stuff's the best, 1F. I've baked with that many times, and it works so good. Only thing it ever didn't work for was tortillas. It was so good. I love pancakes. And diner pancakes just hit different. We all know it. I gotta try to make them at home. Do some buttermilk and stuff. Vegan buttermilk is easy. Works super good, too. And so then I just sat for a while, and that sparrow was my buddy. So I sat and I talked to the sparrows. And I identified the plants around me, because I have this great app for identifying plants. Yeah, Sleepy, I love diners. Especially before I was vegan, because I would get like a nice big shake. I think there was a place in, I want to say Chicago, that there's a diner with vegan options. I didn't get to go. But I wanted to go when I was, a couple years ago when I was in Chicago. But I didn't have enough time. And so then after I sat with the sparrows for a while, I was like, what do I do with myself? Where did I go next? I think I just walked around. And then... Did I name it? No, KCM, usually I would, but I was so tired. No, Slayer, let me look it up. Let me see the plant app. It's not, I know it's not iNaturalist. It's PlantNet. Love it. I use PlantNet for the plants, and I use the Merlin Bird app for the birds. And I just downloaded Insect ID, but I've only used it once. I have not tried making those 1F. They're like the souffle pancakes. I don't think I actually have ever eaten those at all. I haven't really had an opportunity to try them. Because usually, even if it's not vegan, I'll try something vegetarian if it's something unusual and I have an opportunity, you know? That like, So then after the sparrow, I was really uncomfortable because I wanted to change. But I realized I'd forgotten to bring my jeans. I didn't pack my jeans. So I was pissed and I was really uncomfortable. Just reviewing my trip redacted. I was super uncomfortable, and I only brought my slides to wear on my feet. So finally, I waited around and then went to the TJ Maxx right when it opened. I've heard they're super good. People are always posting pictures of them, you know, on the internet. So then I went to TJ Maxx. And obviously, you should never go to TJ Maxx because they have really good deals. So I ended up buying 2 pairs of pants, 3 shirts, 2 pairs of shoes, 3 pairs of panties, and a tote bag. All for just $167. And they were all things like that I can wear them to work and at home, so they were perfect. I was very happy with them. I love them. I really needed a new pair of sneakers. And then I got a pair of work sandals, too. It was so cheap. I loved it. It was so great. I never go to TJ Maxx. Because usually I feel guilty about buying clothes because, like, you know, the environment and fast fashion. And so I usually just wait until there's sales on some of the more expensive, like, eco-friendly clothes. But that's more difficult. Sometimes they're not as cute either. Then after that, I was, like, super tired. And I was like, what do I do with myself? So I was like, maybe I can find a library. So I found a state library, which apparently is not the same as a regular library. It was like a research library, an internal library. So I was like, well, shit. But they told me they had a browsing thing. So I went upstairs. I got this book on Romans in London, or Rome in London, which was super interesting. And I needed to charge my phone. I was super tired. My bad foot, I don't know if you guys know, I have a bad foot, and it's like excruciating pain. But I usually just walk through it. But at a certain point, like, I am fully, like, disabled and cannot use that leg. And so, hey, Elias. And then, so, I went to that library, plugged in my phone, read that book for a bit, and then fell asleep. I don't know how long I was asleep. I think, like, an hour. I don't know. I kept waking up and then falling asleep again. I would, like, start trying to read my book again and then fall asleep. And then finally, by that time, it was about time for my brother to meet me. So I was like, okay, thank God. So I walked to Gamebridge Fieldhouse, and I waited outside there. I ended up waiting for like an hour for my brother, but it was fine because I had somewhere to sit in the shade. Sorry, I'm thirsty. Yeah, I know, 1F. I literally was like, God, I wish I had a foot I could switch out with this foot because it's so bad. I walk through the pain for as long as I can, but eventually I'm, like, limping. Like, I look really sad and I'm, like, limping. Because it's really bad. Working on getting treatment for it. I mean, I've been getting treatment on this foot for ages. But now it's getting worse. And so I've been trying to get further treatment. Then while I was waiting for my brother, I got hit on. And it was awkward. And I was like, yeah, no thanks. Stranger from out of state. They were very nice. But I wasn't gonna give my number to a stranger from out of state. Seemed like not a good... 1F, so TBD what it is, but I do know that my pinky toe bone has started to, like, erode. And we're trying to figure out the cause. It is of unknown cause, but it's very painful. And then aside from that, I did get my foot run over by a car. Well, it got pinned by a car and broken a long time ago. And I never really got very good treatment. And they x-rayed it. It was broken, and then they x-rayed it. The break healed, but they've never done an MRI. So, like, I'm wondering, like, my sister's always said, you might have, like, nerve damage or ligament damage, tendon, like... Something is wrong, because I still have never stopped getting pain in that foot since the car accident. Yeah, seriously, K-Chim. Can I just regenerate my foot? It can have a different personality every time. That's fine. Like, one time it's a soccer player. Another time it's a gymnast. Whatever. So, yeah, so it's like double problem, because I already had the problem. And it was doing okay after some physical therapy, but then now the bone is eroding, which is like, what the hell? That is not supposed to happen. I'm way too young for that. My doctor's basically just been like, oh, well. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm going to want to have more investigation of this. And she's like, oh, fine. She's just satisfied with just assuming that my foot just, like, I don't know. She basically is just, like, not worried about it. And I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of worried about it. Like, at some point, like, if it keeps eroding, like, I'm young. So by the time I'm old, there's going to be a lot of bone missing. So anyway... despite all you accusing me of seeing Star Wars when it originally came out, you guys think I was alive in the 70s. Ridiculous. And then, speaking of the 70s, well, I'll get to that later. And then, so met up with my brother. We got some lunch. I had an awful acai bowl. I love acai, but the one I got was awful. But I was hungry, so I was like, whatever. And then what do we do? Met up with my family. And Zephyr. And no, Hades, I was not alive when Star Wars came out. That'd be pretty cool, right? But no, I was not. Let me do Zephyr's request real quick. I realized I haven't done that. Well, hello! Goldship was such a fine horse, but boy did Chime lose her head again. And, what was I gonna say? We met up, we had dinner, and then we went to the, so I was there for, that's true, Najin, but I'm not, it's because, but I like 90s Star Trek. I still say Star Trek. When I was a baby, I thought it, not baby, when I was a little kid, I thought it was Star Trek. And now I know it's Star Trek, but I have the hardest time saying it correctly because for years I said Star Trek. Speaking of Nikkei, I made a Nikkei Thunderdome channel in the Discord so I can rant about Rappy in this event. Yes, 1F, that's correct. I had nothing to do with the prequels, though. Oh. And then, yeah, met up with my family, had dinner, and then we went to the All-Star game thing where they, like, did, like a 3-point contest and stuff. And that was really fun. Turns out they have really good pretzels in Indiana. Ben's Pretzels is super good. I love it. Best freaking pretzels ever. Cassette, diskettes, Walkman. Yeah, no, I didn't see those. Redacted. My parents did have some cassettes when I was a kid. But I didn't, like, use them. They were super old. Oh, thanks Consina for the 100 bits. And so then we got home late, and my brother and I went, well, not home, to the Airbnb. Next day, we went and got some coffee. Oh, I forgot to show you guys a picture. It was a coffee place that was called, Helm. I went there just to get the picture, and the coffee was good, and the barista was really nice, but I went there just for you guys and Nikkei. It was called Helm. It was good. Although my ube latte was lacking in ube, but it was still good. Just wasn't very ube full. And then I had some really good avocado toast and a rose Italian soda, which I've never had before. I love rose, and so it was super good. 1F, I consider myself a VTuber, but I do create a lot of different content, so I haven't thought about it too much. I'm trying to be a VTuber. That's the goal. Right now, I'm more of a content creator, though, I guess. But the trajectory, the aim is for, you know, VTuber. Yeah, Hades, it was called Helm. It was good. The barista was super nice. There were lots of babies there that morning. And then, let's see, we did that. And then we went to lunch at this place, and it was so good. Oh my gosh. Except for their breakfast potatoes were horrifying. Disgusting. But I got these, cinnamon rolls that were so good. Helm, like the thing on a ship? Yeah, you think that's what I meant, 1F? Yeah, that's what I meant. Definitely what I meant. I'll do Shaquille's. I was waiting for Shaquille's request to come through in Twitch, but it didn't, so. We have everything in our shop except what we don't have. And then, let's see, we had lunch. And then, I don't remember what we did after that. I think we went, uh-oh, there's the Doge. Had lunch, and then I think we went back to the Airbnb and took a nap. We were so tired. And then we had dinner and then went to the NBA All-Star game and got a pretzel. It was fun. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. The WNBA. Did I say NBA? It was the WNBA All-Star game. Oh, yeah, we also went to the stuff at the convention center after lunch. That's what we did. And then, while I was at the game, I had a great time cheering. Do you know how fun it is to cheer? Because no one can really hear what you're saying. So people, they'd be like, make some noise. So people would cheer, and I'd be like, ah, blah, 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 blah. And then they'd be like, cheer. And so I'd be like, wee, woo, wee, woo, wee, woo. So I would do my Murloc. I'd do my fire truck. And then I was like, kapla! And then I was just singing random songs. And I was just, like, quoting movies. Like, when one of them got a basket, a really good basket, I was like, most impressive. Did I ball out? What? I don't know what that means, Slayer. Wee oo, wee oo. That one, Aramis, or the Murloc? And then I was yelling in Spanish, too. And then, hey, Joshua. And then what else did I say? Oh, yeah, I was like, there would be, like, an ad. So I would, like, reference the ad. And I was, like an AT&T ad came up, and I was like, AT&T, we'll never forget you! Oh, no, I didn't. Slayer. But I didn't tell you guys ahead of time that I was going to the WNBA All-Star game, because I was worried you guys, like, I'm such a big celebrity, I was worried you guys would, like, all show up, like, the whole world would show up, and it would make, like, this big commotion, and it would overshadow the players, and obviously I just did not want that to happen. So, didn't tell you ahead of time. And then, yes, Zephyr. And then, what else did I say? I said different movie quotes. What was the other one I did? By the way, thanks out of context for the tank highlight video. I was enjoying showing my brother some of the clips you've done. And then, what else did I yell? I yelled a lot of things. Oh, and then they would bring, like, someone up on the camera, like on the Jumbotron that I didn't know, and I'd be like, it's that guy! And so I was just yelling things, and it was a lot of fun. I know, Redacted, I'm so famous, I'm trying not to let it go to my head. No, Hades, that's my Murloc. So I was just really enjoying yelling random things. And nobody ever looked at me, so I was like, this is great. I was just making noises, singing songs, quoting Star Wars, Star Trek, The Office, and yelling in Klingon and Spanish. It was great. I really enjoyed it. I think I was really good at it. So, that was a lot of fun. And how did you get called out, Joshua? And then I flew home. I had 2 flights home. And I really enjoyed, after waking up from my nap, I got to watch Superman. I watched Christopher Reeve's Superman, obviously, because that is the only Superman. Although I do love Henry Cavill. He's the hottest modern actor. He is a hot nerd, and that's all I could ever ask for. That's what I'm looking for, if you know any. And then, so I watched Superman, which was super fun. And that's what I was thinking of earlier when I said speaking of the 70s. Because I think that movie, that's 70s, right? I love that movie. Christopher Reeve as Superman was one of my first childhood crushes. It was, Han Solo, obviously. Patrick Swayze as Johnny Castle from Dirty Dancing. Very inappropriate crush for a young child, but that is my mother's fault, not mine. And Christopher Reeve. Yeah, Najin, he was the best. And so, Christopher Reeve as Superman. I never saw him as anything else. He was the best. I used to imagine him coming through my window. Like, you know how he shows up at Lois Lane's? I would, like, imagine he would come. It's like, he's the best. I know, Hades, but doesn't he have a kid now with some lady? So, I don't know, I feel like that damages my chances. He's so great, because he's a gamer, he cares about being faithful to the source material, he respects fans, like, having strong opinions, because they're passionate about their content, he likes dogs. Oh, out of context, I'm so with you. Christopher Reeve is Superman, like, this new guy, my problem with the new guy, I haven't seen the movie, but my issue with his look is I think they dyed his hair, like they darkened it, like black. and it looks really fake to me. Like, I feel like it doesn't look good. It doesn't look like his natural hair color. And so I don't like it. I find it distracting and unattractive, and I don't like that. I don't know why they did that. His hair can just be brown. It's fine. Yes, redacted. He is... My face is acting up. Oh, yeah, it keeps laughing, huh? Keeps doing, like, the big laugh. I noticed that. It's like I'm yawning or taking a really... like a bite of a really big burger. Hopefully that's better now. Hopefully I fixed it. Hello, Sandy. So, is he... Oh, have you seen it, Joshua? Yeah, I just don't find him attractive is the problem. I looked at other pictures of him not as Superman, and he looks attractive. So I think it's whatever they... I think it's the blackening of his hair that they did, and it just doesn't look natural. Like, I feel like it clashes. It's too stark with him. Like, it just doesn't look right. I do appreciate that they did a Lois Lane that looks like Lois Lane. I like Amy Adams, but I did not like that they used her as Lois Lane. She doesn't look like Lois Lane. Like, come on, can't us brunettes, can't us dark-haired? Oh, I guess my hair's like between black and brunette, but can't we have our characters? So, and then I did see Man of Steel, but I fell asleep. I watched it like with my brother at home, and I fell asleep because it was so freaking boring, and the parts I saw sucked, which was a bummer. Because like I said, I like Amy Adams, and Henry Cavill is like the current GOAT. And so it was, he's the HOT. Get it? HOT. Sandy, I'm pretty good. I'm home from my trip. Superman and Lois. Joshua, I cannot picture him. I never watched that show, so I cannot picture him. I do love the 90s cartoon. That one was great. 90s cartoons were peak. We'll never... Yeah, out of context, you're totally right. The thing is, DC was trying to, like, emulate the success of Christian Bale Batman. But Batman and Superman are different. Batman is the night, Superman is the day. Superman is not supposed to be all dark and broody and depressed. Like, they're like opposites. They're yin and yang. Like, Superman literally, you know, like, getting power from... Oh. You guys there? That was weird. Sorry, my computer flipped out. It doesn't like it when I have it waiting on a screen for too long. I've got the Uma screen pulled up. Anyway, whoa. Everything got darker, too. What the hell? So it's like... Superman literally gets his energy from, you know, the sun, from Krypton's sun. So it's like... It bugs me. Because, like, he's not supposed to be like that. And so I feel like, you know, Superman's supposed to be more, like, cheesy and optimistic. Like, he fights for truth, justice, and the American way. And that's like, yeah. Yeah, 1F. He's not supposed to be like this dark. And the way they have his dad die in that movie, his adopted dad, what do you call him? Can't think of his... Jonathan Kent, is so stupid. I don't understand how that made it off the, you know. So, yeah. I haven't seen the new Superman. I'll see it if I get a good opportunity to see it. To see it for, like, free or something. Consina, I just don't like that, though. I like Superman being... I like Christopher Reeve Superman. That's how I like my Superman. That's how I like him. I like him being all opposite-y of Batman. Yeah, Daniel, I know. I did watch some Smallville out of context. The reason I didn't watch it more is I was often not on. So, you know, back in the day, we didn't have streaming. So you had to watch something when it was on. So I wasn't always, like, home when it was on. Like, I was usually not home when, like, the new episodes were on. So I did watch some, but they were mostly, like, reruns. And I loved Smallville. Somebody save me. What's his name? The actor who plays him. He's great. Tom something. He's great. Don't care how you do it, just save me. I loved that show. Oh, you know who I thought was super hot on that show was when they had Green Arrow. He was hot. Tom Welling, yeah, that's it. Green Arrow was really hot, though. It's like, yeah. Joshua, I probably won't see it in theaters because I never go to theaters anymore. I'm contributing to the decline of the American movie theater. Where will I watch it? Where will it be? Where will it stream eventually? Because it's DC, right? So Marvel is Disney. Where does DC stream? No, Consina, I don't. I'm really bad. I rarely watch anything new. I pretty much exclusively watch Star Trek, but sometimes I rotate in The Office or 30 Rock. Very rarely 30 Rock. Sometimes The Office, and then consistently. I just finished Voyager again, and I'm on TNG. Is it HBO, Consina? Well, that would suck, because aren't they kind of, like, more expensive? So yeah, enjoyed watching that. Love that movie. My favorite part is like, so I love the scene like when he comes to like her balcony and everything, and she's like, "Do you have a girlfriend?" And he's like, "Well, no, I don't, Miss Lane, but if I did, you'd be the first to know." And then he does that face, and I'm like, "Oh my god, Superman." Yeah, I watch anime, Agent. Both my pets' names are from anime. So I like, I haven't watched any super recently. ReZero's one I really liked. Spice and Wolf, Attack on Titan. I watched Sword Art Online for a couple seasons. Dragon Ball Z. Konosuba, that was a good one. What else have I watched? There's some I've watched a little bit of, but not like super deep into. I haven't watched any recently though. What else? Oh, I watched part of Confessions of what is it? Shoot. The girl with the purple hair, Matsuri, no, shoot, no. What was it called? Like Confessions of an MMO addict or something. I can't think of it. MMO junkie. And then I liked Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. That's another one. I don't know, I'm pretty open-minded on anime, I think. Like I think that's a pretty good I feel like that's a pretty broad range there. If it is out of context, I have seen it and I'm very eager for my nephew to watch it. I love Avatar: The Last Airbender. Wasn't a big fan of Legend of Korra. I did watch it, but I thought it was not nearly as good. The characters just were not as well developed. I have seen the abridged version, yes, Daniel. So yeah. I'm pretty open on anime. Not, I think that, like I said, I think that's a pretty broad range there. Oh, did it, Consina? I'm behind. I'm behind on all my shows. I did not catch up on Attack on Titan. Well, so once I ran out of Attack on Titan anime, I switched over to reading the manga, and I read through like 25 or something. And then there were no more books available at the time, no more manga. And so I had to wait, and then I just kind of got entirely lost on it. Oh god, Hades, I haven't seen that, and I'm good with that. But yeah, I haven't seen the latest. I think I might. Is there a ReZero season I haven't seen? Oh, another one I watched was Chinibyo. And then I haven't seen. Yeah, I'm behind on like all my anime. Hey, cool Australian dude, 23. Yeah, Hades. I heard that the one, was it M. Night Shyamalan, the original, the one that was really bad? And then they did the blah, 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 blah. They'd have that new, like, TV show one, which I've heard mixed things about. And now they're supposed to do another show, right? But they're not, another animated show, but they're not using the original voice actors, which is a real bummer. I can't remember his name, but I love the guy that voices Zuko. I can't think of his name at the moment, but he's great. Out of context, I like the music from Initial D. I have a Spotify playlist bookmarked from it, but I haven't seen it. Let's play a little Uma before, oh my god, I am pretty twitchy. Before we run out of time, because I don't want to disappoint anyone. So I have not played this yet. At all. Only heard of it and seen, you know, like, clips and stuff. Read about it. I have not seen that one, Jospert. So let's play a little bit. Let me know what you guys think of this versus the the phone tracking versus the webcam. Seeming like it's not as much better as I'd like. So I just agree. Oh, I have to literally gonna make me like open them. I appreciate the diligence. Great. Hey! My country? What the heck? Okay, there we go. United what? Alright, hold on. Can't let you guys see my birth month and year. I'll just make one up. What's a good birthday? I know, April 25th, like in Miss Congeniality. So that would be 4. Right, 4 April. Wait, what am I doing here? 04, and then let's say I was born in 2001. How old would that make me? How old would that make me, guys? 24? What the heck? I thought I did it right. 2001-04. There we go. Whatever. What the heck? $1968? 2 months to go and it's gonna be Christmas redacted. Yeah, I know they celebrate the Christmas for a really long time in the Philippines. What the fudge? 9! They don't know anything, 1F. Hades, yeah, there is some news. So I got dismissed from 8 of the 9 that I applied for. Looks like I'm still being considered for 1, which was the Captain Detrice. So, still maybe on there, so that was a bummer. 2001, what did I say? April? Because it's not too hot and it's not too cold. All you need is a light jacket. Son of a... What is happening? I has the tired. Okie dokie. 1970s, that was good one out of context. I should have done, what was it? I know one of them came out on May 19th, 19... something. I think 79? Oh, oops, I didn't see the story was going. Wait, go back, I wasn't ready. No one knows how... Oop, my computer's freaking out. Shit. It's doing that thing where... Oh boy, can you guys still hear me? It's doing the thing. Gets all upset. Oh, now I can get to read a story. Ah, son of a... One day at the Tokyo race course... Come on, come on, come on. It's okay, computer. It's okay. Yeah, but Zephyr, I want to know it. No, Daniel, it just does this when I keep it, like, waiting too long. This has happened before when I, like, talk too long with the... Because I've got the 2 monitors. And this is, like, an old monitor that I got. Someone left it, like, in the recycling, and I took it. Wait, am I supposed to keep it going? Oh. Okay. Did I just skip the story? Because that was not intended. Oh. No, Daniel, I've never played this before. Ooh, hold on a sec. I'm getting some chest pain. Sorry, guys. Oh, God, why? Yeah, it gets really pissed off when I keep it right. Okay, if I lose the race, if you guys see me and you're like, what is she doing? It's because the computer's freaking out. And I'm just staring at different colors flashing. Yeah, Daniel. I can't read it. We've got beautiful blue skies here at the Tokyo Race Course. Dang it. We can expect a good run from me. Oh, I can't read any of it. It's going red. Okay, computer. Waiting for the start with an air digging today's favorite. Let's hope for a death heat. That's when the spark flies. All the humans went. Damn it. I'm just worried, who just said that? I'm worried 1F about missing how I'm supposed to play. Okay. Suzuka. Is it Suzuka or is it Suzuka? Brass Wonder. Nah, Hand of the Dead Man. I want Gold Ship to act up. I just really identify. It resonates with me. Okay, supposes in. Coming from farther out is Majuro McQueen. From the inside, here comes Nice Nature. Coming up on her side. One length away is Vodka. Watching behind is Gold Ship. Coming up slightly behind her is Super Creek. Coming to the backstretch, the leader and the trailer is separated by 13 lengths. Let's take another look at the rankings. Still in the lead is Silent Suzuka. Next is Grass Wonder. Sitting on the outside is Rice Shower. Symboli Rudolph comes up on her side. Right next to her is Daiwa Scarlet. A little behind her is Oguri Cap. Here's Special Week. Just on the inside is Agnes Tachyon. Running on the outside is Measure King. Takai Toyu pushes forward from the inside. Pushing on the inside is Nice Nature. One length away from her Vodka. On the inside is Narita Bryan. And then comes Mayano Top Gun. Just on the outside is Super Creek. Only 1,000 meters left. Next is Next to last is Gold Ship. Along at the back is Haruhara. Grass Wonder moves into lead. Was this the right move? She seems to be a little rushed. I hope she can get a chance to breathe. They passed the big elm and are heading to the fourth corner. No one's taking the lead. Will this be a battle in the final stretch? Silent Suzuka pulls ahead here. And keeping an eye on the leader from the outside is Special Week. Now who will make their move first? Take the lead on the final turn is Special Week. Can Special Week keep pushing forward? There's 400 meters to go. Special Week is still looking good. Special Week is in the lead by low end length. Can Special Week make it all the way now? Silent Suzuka putting on the pressure. 200 meters left. Keeping the lead is Special Week. This is amazing. Special Week pushes ahead. Special Week out in front. Special Week did a great run. Earns her the victory. You guys impressed by how fast I can read? Nijin, the long one was the one that came. I mean, all of them I struggled with a little bit, but the long one I was like, I'm not even gonna try. Yeah, that one was too long. There was no way I could read it that fast. I can still read pretty fast, but not a foreign name. That one was long. Yeah, hands together, girls. Very. Yeah. Dancy, dancy. I wanted to take a K-pop dancing class, but it wasn't realistic. I'm too tired during the week to go do a dance class. Yes, Najin. I could pronounce everything fast except for the that one long one. And I struggled the second time with the Teo one. I did it fine the first time, but not the second one. Aw, that's sad, Zephyr. Why would you bum me out like that? Yeah, yeah. Hands on your knees, hands on your knees, hands on your knees. Everybody clap your hands. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Move it back now, y'all. 2 times. Right foot, let's stomp. Left foot, let's stomp. You're a shining star, no matter who you are. Yikes, 1F, what the hell? Shining bright to see. So you can truly be, so you can truly be. Shining star, to see what your life can truly be. Oh, if this was Nikke, I'd have to put one of the horses down at the end of the intro. Haru Urara. Wait, did I miss it? Urarara. I missed one. Haru Urarara is Tokai Teo. Tokai Teo, that's the one I messed up the second time. Aww. Haru Urarara. Tazuna. Hello again, trainer. Welcome to Japan Uma Musume Training Center Academy. This is the finest Uma Musume training established in Japan, home to countless students who dream of the racing world. Well met. Ill met by moonlight, proud Titania. Question mark. Exclamation point. Goodness, Director Akikawa, you scared us. Apologies. Seeing such a promising new trainer just gets me so excited. If you know what I mean. Introductions. I am Akikawa, the director of this academy. I look forward to your endeavors, newcomer. But first, please, tell us about yourself. My name is... Give me a second. Oh, I got it. What? Oh, shoot, I just forgot. What's that goddess? Her name starts with an I. Come on, guys. Help me out here. The goddess... Ishtar! Thank you. What? That was a mess. Ishtar, I am Famali. That is me. Welcome, Trainer Ishtar. From here on, you are a part of Tracing Academy. I expect you'll give your all together with your trainees to make sure their dreams come true. The goal of our Academy students is to participate in the highly renowned Twinkle series. So I want you, trainer, to teach, guide, and support your trainees through and through. That's all. I hope we will work diligently to bring honor to the trainer badge you wear on your chest. Well then, let's set off for the introduction course, Trainer Ishtar. Zephyr request. Wait, why am I here? First, let's go meet some of the Uma Musume you'll be working with. Uma Musume you're able to train in a career playthrough known as Trainee Uma Musume. Someone requested crown. I saw it in there. Someone said doer's crown. Out of context did. Please be aware that if you oh shit. I didn't mean to do that. You can meet new potential trainees by scouting them. Well then, let's try out our luck in the Pretty Derby Scout. Time to get my steps in. I see Zephyr's request. Hee, money be comin'. Die was Scarlet. Sakura Bakushin O. Bakushin? Vodka. Haru Urara. Gold ship. Wow, you met some amazing Uma Musume. But before we go off to start training, allow me to explain support card scouting. Let's switch over. Oh, thanks, Khan, for another 100 bits. Let's switch over to the relevant scout. Okay. You can obtain support cards from the support card scout. A support card is a card used to assist your trainees in career. By selecting a deck of support cards, you receive the aid of other students from Chasen Academy to help your trainee along. All right, let's try our hand at scouting oh no, computer. It's scouting some support cards. Wait till it comes back. Here we go. It's because, Daniel, I'm getting my steps in. Achieved. I don't know why I'm looking to the side like that. Hold on. Chair didn't want to roll back in. Silent Suzuka. Tokai Teo. Oguri Cup. Grass Wonder. Majiro McQueen. Tamamo Cross. Mihono Bourbon. Fuji Kiseki. Aoi Kiryuin. Oh, that's a hard one. Aoi Kiryuin. Kiryuin. That's a hard one. You've scouted some trainee Uma Musume and support cards. Now that we have that out of the way, let's begin your everyday life with your trainee Uma Musume. This is the entrance of Tracen Academy. We also call it the home screen. From here you can access various places within Tracen Academy. You can begin a career playthrough for any of your trainees here. First, let's make preparations for your career playthrough. Let's select a scenario to play. Next, choose an Uma Musume to train. Since this time is just for practice, please select one of the training Uma Musume you scouted just now. Is it Musume or Musume? Now we're moving along in our career preparations. Let's head over to the three goddesses statue for a moment. Shaquille, it's called Uma Musume. Or Musume. Keichim, I had not planned on it, but maybe. Trainer, are you familiar with the three goddesses statue? Musume. Thank you, Zephyr. The three goddesses, the progenitors of all Uma Musume, according to legend. They are also described as deities who watch over and guide the Uma Musume. Traditionally, the students of Tracen Academy come before the statue to pass on their ambition. The days spent running toward their dreams, the emotions experienced on their journeys, all of this is entrusted to this statue. Future generations of runners come here to inherit this ambition, and, if they are so lucky, turn it into power. And so the legacy of Runner is passed on to the next and the next. It's quite mysterious, isn't it? A decorated runner who passes on your ambition to your trainee is called a veteran Uma Musume. Once a runner has completed her career, she can be registered as a veteran Uma Musume and chosen as a legacy. Now then, go ahead and choose your legacies. Legacies can pass on sparks of inspiration, which grant your trainee attribute boosts and skill hints, among other benefits. And don't worry, legacies can inspire new trainees as many times as you like. Let's choose a second legacy Uma Musume. Until you're more familiar with the process, please try using the auto-select feature. The two selected trainee Uma Musume and your trainee Uma Musume have an affinity... Legacy, did I say that? Have an affinity level determined by their relationship. It's said that if they share a good affinity, it becomes a little more likely for something nice to happen. That's what she said. This might be good to remember when you're making future arrangements. Arrangements for the future. Now we'll choose some support cards to assist you in your trainee doing her career. Alright, I'm starting to lose tolerance for this voice. Starting to hurt my throat. All that cheering you. I did. La la la, la la la. Gotta get through this. La 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 la. Da, 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 da. Training both body and mind. Like a companion. Or what do they call them in Firefly? Did I get that right? Companion. No. That's not right. Is that right? Help me out, guys. My brain is not fully functioning. I got 3 hours of sleep on Thursday night and 3 hours of sleep on Saturday night, so my thinking is not at the peak. Ooh. Ura finale! Alright. Countless Sumamusume have come to the three goddesses statue to carry on the dreams of legends past, or to entrust their own to those yet come. Today, those legacies spark inspiration in yet another new runner. Oh, look at them. They're like, oh, your hands are so soft. Dirt aptitude. Tap? Well, I'm gonna click, actually. Okay. Run, Forest, run! It's not going swimmingly, it's going runningly, biatch. Oh no no, look out! Cool. A promise. Oh, I have to say that? Alright. Fine. Yeah, you should be sorry for crashing into me. I have a bad foot. Yay! I thought, out of context, it says guts went up. I thought it said Gus went up. I'm too tired for this. Yep, that makes sense. Back. Best. That sounds great. I wish I could take a rest and be completely refreshed. Sounds great. Don't worry, guys. I am reading all this. Sincerely, I'm not being sarcastic. Oh, bye, Consina. Good luck with your flight. Did I miss you already? Or are you still here? Hope it goes smoothly and you get no turbulence. And I hope I didn't just jinx ya. Skills. Ooh. Preferred position? They know what they're doing. Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, Daniel, no way. Are you talking to me? In the tub? No way. I don't do tubs. Tubs totally gross me out. They repulse me. You don't have to remind me. I'll have the most spectacular debut there ever was. Everyone will wish they could copy me. On and non-G1 outfits, okay. La 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 la. Okay. 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 So, which muscles move the tail? Is it the core, like the lower core and the pelvic floor? What I'm assuming. Maybe a little glutes in there? I don't know. What is it? What moves the tail on a horse? Most impressive. Zephyr. My nephew's been texting me questions about Star Wars and it makes me so happy. I've waited my whole life for this. Pass on the ancient wisdom. Yeah, that's a good point, Hannah the Dead Man. No, 1F, there's science behind it. God. Tailbone, the tailbone, well, the tailbone needs to be moved by muscles. Zephyr. Don't move itself. I know Gamma. He's like been texting me questions. It's the best. He has a really strong understanding of the Force. I was super proud. He totally understood the Force Ghost thing and everything. It's like, this is the best day of my life. Run! Come on, Daiwa! Come on! Right behind the lead in the second position, number 5, Apple Cider. They run the first corner, make it for the second. Number 8 to George is running, flying along with ease. No, number 8 to George is all by itself from the lead. Following the lead from second position is Daiwa's card. A little behind her is number 5, Apple Cider. And fourth is number 4, Krasnaya. The runners up to this point make up the leading group. Up front is number 8 to George, moving along smoothly. Next is Daiwa Scarlet. Moving along the outside is number 5, Apple Cider. Number 4 is Krasnaya. Even the second corner heading to the backstretch. Still out in front is number 8 to George. Behind her is Daiwa Scarlet. And then third is number 5, Apple Cider. Watching from behind is number 4, Krasnaya. Far away from her is number 9, Stens. Position on the inside is number 2, Tipitong. Taking the outside is number 7, Trumpet Rhythm. Come up slight behind her is number 1, Pleasant Clerk. And then number 6, Fairy's Echo. Number 8 to Jers moving to lead. Was this the right move? This really suits number 8 to Jers running style. Leading the field is number 8 to Jers. And then behind her is Daiwa Scarlet. And then number 5, Apple Cider. And then number 4, Krasnaya. And then 3 to 4 lengths was number 9, Stens. Moving out from the inside is number 2, Tipitong. One length away is number 7, Trumpet Rhythm. Sticking the inside is number 1, Pleasant Clerk. And after is number 6, Fairy's Echoes. No number 8 to Jers carefully takes the lead. Who could have seen that coming? It's almost like she's checking the condition of the track as she runs. She's not putting her all into it yet. Coming up to the fourth corner. Will she come in from the inside to the outside? We're in the final phase now. Number 5 will settle first ahead here. There's 400 meters to go. They're still fighting for the lead. Will this be a battle in the final stretch? After the final core, rushing out in front is number 5, Apple Cider. Well, there's number 5, Apple Cider, but the others are close behind. 200 meters left. Fight for seconds between Daiwa Scarlet and number 8 to yours. How do you run with a dress on? You can run with a dress on out of context, but not if it's like a tight one. There's a dress I have where I can like barely walk in because it's like tight around the knees. I mean, it's tight overall, but the main problem is it's tight around the knees. Daiwa Scarlet wins? What? One F, I have not taught him about midichlorians, and I don't intend to. That will ruin everything. He has such a strong understanding. I'm not gonna confuse him. I'll wait till he's older, then I'll tell him and I'll record his reaction. He'll be like, that's BS. Or he'll want his blood tested. Depends on how old he is. Sold to the gentleman in the back with the cow. Alright. Just about time. I'm trying to get to like a good stopping point. Finishing up this here tutorial. Sure. Da 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 da. Is that for you calling me a tsundere bitch? Sparks. Yeah. Oh, gotcha, Zephyr. I was like, geez. Yes, Spelden's Fire. This is my first time playing it. Alright, here we go. Excellent. Alright, what do you guys want me to play tomorrow? Stellar Blade, Uma. Comment, please. Thanks for following on Twitch, Raylison654. Uma. Oh, ow. Oh. Uma Musume, Stellar, Uma. So far, I'm seeing more. Up now, out of context is restoring the balance. Zephyr, did you double vote, Zephyr? Don't throw it off. Don't double vote, guys. Alright, I'll do Uma tomorrow. But we'll keep Stellar Blade in the oh my god, you guys. In the, what do you call it when a player's waiting? Oh my god. Okay, and I gotta go make an Uma thumbnail after stream. I like to, my past tense of stream is strum. I like to be like, oh yeah, I just finished strumming. I strummed earlier. Alright, wow, have you noticed, like, the boob twitches? That's, like, with the twitches, like, she does these boob jiggles. I don't remember it doing that before. Anybody else notice that? Expensive. Oh, thank you, Daniel. Good tip. Noticing that, it's like, what the heck? No, I appreciate it, Daniel. Alright, everybody. So, I will see you all tomorrow for Uma. Thanks for joining me today. Glad to be back with y'all.